Have you ever wondered what your future might look like if you started investing in it today? Picture this. A future where you are not just surviving, but thriving. A future where financial stability is not a dream, but your reality. This isn't a fairy tale or a far-off fantasy, it's a possibility that's well within your reach. How, you ask? Through the power of long-term planning and strategic investment. You see, the future isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we create step by step, decision by decision, and the choices we make today have a profound impact on our tomorrow. Investing isn't just about money, it's about investing in personal growth, in education, in skills. It's about building a legacy that lasts and securing a future that's financially free. So, are you ready to shape your destiny? Now let's delve deeper into how you can start investing in your future today. Did you know that the most rewarding investment you can make is in yourself? Yes, indeed. Let's dive into the fertile soil of personal growth, education, and skill building. Picture this. You're a gardener, and your mind is a plot of land. Now imagine a seed. This seed represents your potential. It's not much to look at, right? Just a tiny dormant thing. But with the right care and attention, it can grow into something magnificent. When you invest in personal growth, you're planting that seed. You're saying to yourself, I believe in my potential. I'm willing to devote time, energy, and resources to nurturing this seed, to helping it grow. And how do we nurture this seed? We water it with education. We feed it with new skills. We expose it to the sunshine of experience. We pull out the weeds of negativity and self-doubt that threaten to choke it. Now, education isn't just about earning degrees or attending prestigious institutions. It's about lifelong learning. It's about staying curious, staying open, constantly seeking new knowledge and understanding. And skills? They're not just about being able to do a specific job, they're about adaptability. They're about resilience. They're about being able to navigate the ever-changing landscape of life. But let's not forget about personal development. This is the fertile soil in which our seed grows. This is where we cultivate qualities like patience, persistence, and positivity. This is where we learn to manage our emotions, to communicate effectively, to set goals and achieve them. Investing in yourself is a long-term commitment. It's not always easy. There will be times when you'll want to give up, when you'll question whether it's worth it. But remember, a seed doesn't become a tree overnight. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes persistence. And when that seed finally sprouts, when it finally breaks through the soil and reaches for the sky, that's when you'll see the true value of your investment. That's when you'll understand the power of personal growth, education, and skill building. Remember, the seed you plant today can become the tree that provides shade tomorrow. So keep planting, keep nurturing, and watch as you grow into the best version of yourself. Ever thought about the legacy you want to leave behind? Pause for a moment and let that question sink in. It's a big one, isn't it? But it's also an essential part of long-term planning and investing in your future self. Imagine a blueprint, not for a house or a building, but for your life. This blueprint isn't just about what you want to achieve or the wealth you want to accumulate, it's about the impact you want to make, the values you want to pass on, and the change you want to spark in the world. This is your legacy blueprint, a roadmap to the mark you want to leave on the world. It might sound grandiose or even a tad daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Your legacy could be as simple as being remembered for your kindness, your dedication to a cause, or your commitment to lifelong learning. Every decision you make, every action you take, is a brick in the building of your legacy. It's like investing in a very personal kind of stock market, the market of life. You're putting in the time, the effort, the love, and the sweat, hoping that the returns will be worthwhile, not just for you, but for those who come after you. And just like financial investments, the earlier you start thinking about your legacy, the more time you have to shape it, to mold it into something that aligns with your values and aspirations. So how do you start building this legacy? It begins with self-reflection. Ask yourself, what do I want to be remembered for? What values do I hold dear? What impact do I want to make? Then with these answers as your guide, you can start making strategic decisions that align with your legacy goals. This might mean investing in personal development, seeking new learning opportunities, or even making a career pivot. Remember, building a legacy is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a process that unfolds over time, shaped by the choices you make and the actions you take. Your actions today can echo into eternity, shaping the legacy you leave behind. So what kind of echo do you want to create? Imagine a future where you are financially independent. Sounds good, doesn't it? Now let's talk about how you can turn that dream into a reality. Achieving financial freedom is not about amassing wealth overnight. Instead, it's a journey that requires patience, discipline, and a good dose of strategic planning. Financial independence comes from consistent efforts, no matter how small they may seem at the beginning. The first step to financial freedom is understanding your income and expenses. It's about being aware of where your money is going and making conscious decisions to save and invest. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how much you save and invest that matters in the long run. Next, let's talk about investing. Investing is the golden goose that lays the eggs of financial independence. It's about putting your money to work for you. Whether it's investing in stocks, bonds, real estate, or even your own education and skills, the key is to start early and stay consistent. Time is your biggest ally when it comes to investing, so the sooner you start, the better. Debt management is another crucial aspect of this journey. While some debts can be beneficial, like a mortgage that helps you build equity, high-interest debts can be a real roadblock. It's important to have a plan to pay off these debts, so you can free up more of your income for saving and investing. And finally, let's not forget about emergency funds. Life is unpredictable, and financial emergencies can throw a wrench into the best-laid plans. Having an emergency fund provides a safety net and allows you to continue your journey towards financial freedom, even when life throws you curveballs. Financial freedom is not a destination reached overnight, but a journey that requires consistent effort and strategic planning. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But with each step you take, you're getting closer to your goal. Remember, financial freedom is not a dream, it's a journey that starts with a single step. So take that step today and set yourself on the path to a secure and fulfilling future. Do you believe in your potential to shape a future filled with possibilities? Let's pause for a moment and think about that. The first step to unlocking your potential is to believe in it. It's like being handed the keys to a treasure chest, but first, you must believe that the treasure exists. Your potential is that treasure, and self-belief is the key. Picture your potential as a dormant volcano, quietly waiting for the right conditions to erupt with powerful force. It's there, beneath the surface, full of untapped energy and possibility. The journey to financial stability is much like this volcano. The heat and pressure that stirs within represents the knowledge and informed decisions that are crucial to your financial success. Now let's talk about that heat and pressure. It's an essential part of the process. Without it, the volcano remains dormant. Just as without knowledge and informed decisions, your potential remains untapped. This is why we emphasize the importance of learning and making smart, strategic decisions. Each piece of knowledge you acquire, each informed decision you make, is like adding heat and pressure to your dormant volcano, bringing you one step closer to that powerful eruption of potential. But what does this eruption look like? Well, it's different for everyone. For some, it could be achieving financial independence. For others, it might be leaving a legacy for future generations or making a positive impact in their community. The beauty of potential is that it's unique to each individual. That's why it's so important to believe in it, to trust that you have the ability to shape your own future. So how do we unlock this potential? It starts with belief, but it doesn't end there. It's about continuous learning, making informed decisions, and embracing the journey, with all its challenges and triumphs. It's about recognizing that the key to unlocking your potential is in your hands, and all you have to do is turn it. Believe in yourself, and you're halfway there. So, let's take that first step together, shall we? So, are you ready to invest in your future self? Let's quickly rewind and revisit the gems we've uncovered. We've seen the power of long-term planning, how it shapes our tomorrow, turning today's decisions into tomorrow's treasure. We've discovered that personal growth is the best portfolio you can ever have. Education, skills, and self-development aren't just buzzwords. They're the currency of the future. We've sketched the blueprint for a legacy that lasts, understanding that our actions today ripple into the future, shaping the world for generations to come. We've unlocked the secrets to financial freedom, realizing it's not about the size of your bank account, but the richness of your choices and the freedom they afford. And finally, we've seen the power of potential, the key that turns the lock, opening the door to endless possibilities. Your future begins today. Make it count. Remember, the best investment you can make is in yourself and your future.